go. Nowhere to go.
Nowhere to go.
Guy's going to undercut the receiver. Another interception. So turnovers went up, explosive plays went down. They stopped the run. All right, so they could create the kind of situation. More interceptions, more turnovers. Leads a really good defense, and they've been hard to score on because of it.
It's a complete turnaround now. How has it changed your perception of how good Notre Dame is and what their ceiling is right now?
Well, I think their offense is really, really good. So early on, what was the issue? It was giving up too many points. So now they've minimized the points. They're still playing really well on offense. They're very explosive. So that makes them, I think, a very, very competitive team in the college football playoff.
And Notre Dame, one of the more controversial teams in there due to their head-to-head game. We'll talk about that. Doesn't believe Jeremiah Love is going to be plenty busy during the College Football Awards. Bill Pine, 7 o'clock Eastern Time on December 12th. There's plenty of football coming up today. SEC all over the place. Start with Missouri and Oklahoma. Stammel Toes. Bo Perdula is back for Franklin's team. Oklahoma should get a great hero. Welcome after those 2 road wins, particularly the one against Alabama, Arkansas, Texas, Tennessee, and Florida will follow. ACC, perhaps not just all coast, it's all chaos. There's a straightforward path for a couple of teams, but when has the ACC ever avoided spinning that wheel of destiny? $100,000 maybe. Fresh off the worst kick we've ever had in Pittsburgh. What will Eugene, Oregon bring?
It's whatever you want it to be, Ruben. Little wakey bakey. Oh yeah, Mikey.
The true West has no fences.
Oh yeah, Mikey.
There's an edge, but you gotta find it.
Nothing like a hot cup of coffee and a fat bowl of weed, dude.
From having the courage to defy it. But being brave isn't about being different.
Got shit to do today.
And we might not need more people in the West.
Yeah, whatever you want, buddy. Do all the gooning you need to do, dude.
Bring it in, Old Dominion! We know that it takes hard work to be the best in the game. It starts up front with protection, making sure the freight arrives safe and damage-free.
Just make sure to like it, everybody. Gotta bump those numbers up, you know what I'm saying? Gotta bump these numbers up, dude. Hell yeah, it's black, dude. It's like I like my women, dude. Can you see that?
Sponsor of college athletics.
Extra value meals are back at McDonald's. For just $5, get a savory and sweet sausage, egg, and cheese McGriddles. Hash browns and
just twice a day on the Topo and Goon.
For $5.
The Chico and Goonery. Gotta cut down, dude.
You feel like a winner. Maybe that's too much winning energy. DoorDash, your door to that winning energy.
I told myself I was okay with my moderate to severe rheumatoid arthritis, with my psoriatic arthritis. Okay, isn't okay. And I was done settling.
Oh yeah.
If you still have symptoms,
That's that good stuff right there.
Rinvoq works differently. Rinvoq is a once daily pill that relieve joint pain, stiffness, as fast as 2 weeks.
Hell yeah, dude.
Relieve fatigue and stop joint damage. And in PSA,
You sound like a guy who makes several visits to the Sunglass Hut a day.
Before treatment, test for TB and do blood work. Serious infections, blood clots, some fatal.
AKA the Vietnamese massage parlor.
GI tears, death, heart attack, and stroke. The event risk increases in age 50 plus with a heart disease risk factor. Tell your doctor if you've had these events, infection, Hep B or C,
Hey there, Reed.
are pregnant or planning. Don't take if allergic or have an infection.
Done settling?
ask your rheumatologist for Rinvoq.
And take back what's yours.
AbbVie can help you save.
Emmett Smith is a football dancing star, but he also has guys.
High-tech Santa Claus, dude.
Had one translate.
My favorite kind of Santa.
Insurance company wasn't doing it right.
Bang bang chicken and a Dutch rudder for 15 bucks.
Switch to Geico.
Can't argue with that.
5, 6, 7.
Sounds like a nice financial decision, dude.
He saved over $900.
Sounds like a solid financial decision.
But we'll treat you like them. It feels good to get the star treatment. It feels good to Geico.
Yo, what about a Dutch chicken and a bang bang rudder? for $10. What about a bang bang chicken in a Dutch oven?
College Game Day is brought to you by Geico. Check out College Game Day on social to get more fan cameras.
Hell no, dude. I don't want y'all to see me while I'm sleeping. I do weird shit in the night, and I sleep naked, dude. My freak comes out at night, dude. I don't want y'all people seeing that bullshit. I don't even want to see that shit. Maybe I'll film it for my own entertainment. It'll be like a fucking X-Files episode, dude. My sleep paralysis demon will come out, dude. Start taking over the show, dude. Can't have anyone taking over the show. My sleep paralysis demon just starts telling fucking faggot jokes. Faggot retard jokes. I'm trying to stop him, but I'm in sleep paralysis. I'm like, oh, dude, you're gonna ruin my reputation, but I can't move or talk. I'm just like, and he's just ranting, dude, like a freaking neo-Nazi. Yeah, we're not gonna let that happen. We can't let that cat out of the bag, dude. That cat's gotta stay in the bag, dude. My sleep paralysis demon's just Nick Fuentes. It's a mix between fucking Alex Jones and Nick Fuentes. Dude, it's Alex Fuentes, dude. It's Alejandro Fuentes. You declined taken from your feet in a grease skate park a couple years back for riding your scooter. Yeah, that'll happen, dude. That happens. Your shoes can get taken from you for riding a scooter. Actually, back in the day, riding a scooter was cool because it just started. Nobody was doing it yet. Like, we were doing it on Razor scooters, and it was like, wait, you can ride a Razor scooter like that? You can grind with that thing and tail whip it? So, it was kind of cool to be a scooter. Yo, Roberto Emilio Rodriguez Medina. What a fucking name. My boy's got 4 names, dude. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, dude. My boy's got... It was gay when it started, and it's still gay now. No, dude. I promise you, I was there, dude. I was doing it. As long as you didn't just scooter, and you, dude, believe it or not, you could rollerblade, like, inline, and still be cool. Well, as long as you didn't just scooter, like you rode BMX, or you skateboard, or you fucking inline, you were cool, dude. If you were an action sports guy, you were cool, dude. Because rocket power, bro. We all wanted to be Otto Rocket, dude. And not the squid. Kirk Herbstreit just did 6'7" on College Game Day. It's officially been infiltrated. We're done. We're done. The PSYOP is complete. They've done it. The brain worm has been injected into the mainstream. But yeah, back to my sleep paralysis demon, Nick Fuentes.
They both matter. They both matter, but it seems to me that bad losses, you get penalized a little bit.
What about soap shoes on a scooter?
Which
Trisexual?
Emphasize the good win part of it, because that really shows you the strength of the team. It's really hard to play with consistent
Hermaphrodite?
games throughout the season, so you may stub your toe somewhere along the line. But, you know, I also think that I like to see the comparison between Notre Dame and Alabama. Alabama's beat 4 teams in the top 25, I think, or something like that. Notre Dame has what?
Stanford, Steve.
Shall receive, Nick Saban. Here you go.
That's what you're talking about before, right there.
Well, here are all of the teams, just to let everybody know what they're looking at. If you're ranked 6 through 13.
Look at Nick Saban, dude. He loves his fucking Crimson Tide, dude.
Sorry, Oregon, but you beat 2 teams that are over 500. You win today, it's a whole different conversation. But right there, they don't have any. 2
Yeah.
teams over 500.
Yeah, Oregon's in a bit of a conundrum, dude.
Yeah, Notre Dame is
Alabama's biggest problem, rank the rank. You saw them last night. Florida State lost.
Yeah.
I think that's the anchor that's holding them down a little bit. That Florida State loss was huge.
Yo, do you guys think, no, that's probably pansexual or whatever stupid shit they are now. Yeah, whatever.
They look like they're
Whatever buffoonery they've come up with today, dude.
a little wishy-washy. I think that
Whatever buffoonery they've come up with today. You can't take these people seriously. And then listen, I have no ill will against them. I really don't care. But when you bring that shit to the forefront, then we have to combat it. It's not even, and I hate to put it as an us versus them type thing, but dude, if straight white people put that type of identity to the forefront, oh my God, dude, it'd be the new Nuremberg, dude. Like, the fact that their sexual orientation or their gender identification is their entire personality trait is bizarre, dude. Adnan, what up, my doggy? My G, is beyond. It's mental incapacitation, dude. And that's why everything they say and do needs to be experienced as just comedy, dude. It needs to be it needs to be observed as just entertainment, because that's what they want, dude. They want to be entertaining. Their whole thing is how they look. Their entire identification, their entire construct and character is the way they look, their sexual identity or their gender identity. That's dumb, dude. I don't go around and say hey, what's up? I'm DOODERMANG. I'm a straight white male, and just rub the. I just wanna. Another thing is, they can say, they'll be like, well, you're a straight white guy. And you're like, yeah, dude, that doesn't offend me. And then you say to them, you're a Chinese retarded faggot. And they're like, dude. They lose their mind, dude. They call the police. They do what I don't know what they do. They fucking glitch out. I can't empathize with these types of things, but I can sympathize. So I have sympathy for the devil, you know? You must.
But I also think that if they play in the championship game and someone's sitting at home, they shouldn't ever be able to.
It's a sickness too, because it's like, why does it always have to be trying to? I don't go around and try to make people uphold who I identify as. I personally don't care what you think. I don't care what anybody thinks who I identify as. That's for me, dude. Oh, man, dude. It's just funny, dude. This is who I really respect, though. Because my dogs, my faggots, you know, my broskies who are faggots, they don't act like that, dude. They don't act like that. They just act like they are who they are. Their identity isn't the fact that they're gay. They're bigger than their gayness, I should say. Just like we are all bigger than whatever sexual identification we have. You know what I mean? And I don't know. Yo, is that Kal-El? Is that Superman, dude? Yo, what up, dog? Adnan, you are the best, and you are a great person, dog. Just be a good dude, you know? But what's the saying? It's important to be nice, but it's nice, or it's nice to be important, but it's more important to be nice. You know? So and if you can't take a little bit of fucking shit talking, then you can kindly fuck off. And I will kindly fuck off. You know what I'm saying? Ball busting is the most fun and most inclusive type of banter. Because it's showing the fact that you can respect each other enough to poke at each other's stereotypes or insecurities or whatever, and not completely crumble into a pile of dust, shows that you have a spirit, a soul, and a spine. That's dope, dude. Kal-El. That's a fucking sick name, dude. You are blessed with that name, dude. So, don't crumble into dust, dude. Have some sort of backbone that will allow you to move through this world where words don't hurt you at all. I love the people that are like spelling is like spells, dude. That's why words are magic, dude. Dude, that's why they call spelling, dude. It's fucking, these words, dude. Bro, if you put the right words in the right combination, dude, you can do voodoo, dude. You can move fucking mountains, dude, with words. It's fucking, they're magic, dude. They can make magic, bro. Fucking dumb fucks, dude. Magic isn't real. Magic isn't real. Don't believe in that sorcery, dude. Don't believe in that sorcery, dude. The minute you let your brain have a fucking hint, a smidgen of belief into that shit, you start driving yourself crazy and you start looking for numbers, dude. Bro, I woke up today, dude. It was fucking 11:11. The planet, I checked my astrological calendar, dude. Fucking, the Mercury was in fucking Pluto's asshole, dude. So you know it's gonna be a great day, dude.
Every holiday, the Home Depot works with family farms to help the right tree find you.
Dude, I love a good... Bro, and that's the thing is... I don't know. I don't like going down that free speech rabbit hole because there's no such thing as free speech. Free speech implies the fact that there is no consequence for your words. Well, that's not true. It's like I said about the Constitution. The Constitution is just a piece of fucking hemp. Might as well smoke that. Roll that shit up and smoke that shit, dog. The American Constitution is just a piece of hemp. Rolling paper, dude, with a bunch of fucking dead pieces of shit signatures, dude. The Constitution is just a bunch of bullshit. The only thing that matters is what you can argue in a court of law. And furthermore, how corrupt is that court of law that you're arguing in? So it really doesn't matter even if it's at. You could go all the way to the Supreme Court. The Supreme Court's fucking corrupt. When the system is corrupt, it's like this. What's the quote? If I have a knife and you have a knife, we can argue about truth. If you have a gun and I have a knife, then you hold all the power in your hands. You know? Like if you have a gun and I don't have a gun, I can't argue with you about anything. Especially if you're definitely ready to use that thing. Bro, they were lit the whole time, bro. They were on the rum, dude. They were the rum diaries. The Constitution is just a rum diary. By these fucking white raping, pillaging. They were raping and pillaging. Slaves and other people. They were just everybody. That's how you start a country. You have to just rape. You have to just rape endlessly and ceaselessly. And make sure the women just constantly are having babies all the time. Because there can't be gaps in the generations, or else a generation can easily be wiped out and lost to the Oregon Trail, dude. You can't. You have to just rape. I mean, I guess have sex, but it was just rape, dude.
No time with Braun.
That's the one thing that I don't think people understand, is that out of most evil became good things. Like, one can't beseech the other. It's beyond both. It's beyond good and evil. Like, Genghis Khan had to go around raping the whole world in order for us to be here. Unfortunately. Or fortunately. I don't know how to put it, dude. I'm not God, dude. I'm not trying to play God. I'm just explaining that this is the way it is. All of that evil has to happen. Necessary evil. Thomas Aquinas shit or whatever. It has to happen.
Baker Mayfield's career. Well, and then you got Boston Randy's catches of the week, 10 a.m. Eastern time on ESPN and the app. And then Monday Night Football.
The mutations. The mutations of society have to happen in order to grow. So mostly what it comes down to is you got to get over yourself. Nobody's on a high horse. We're all on regular horses or no horses.
Harvard and Yale. They'll meet for the 141st time, and they call it the game that counting is down to kickoff. That game is going
Harvard and Yale, baby. Battle of the nerds. Battle of the skull and bones.
The Ivy League will go to the FCS playoff. In the past, the Ivy League's regular season's enough, not anymore. Harvard and Yale. The Crimson trying to go 10-0. There are other tremendous rivalries today, including Lehigh and Lafayette. That is the most played rivalry in college football. Capital Cup between Richmond and Williams.
What game are you guys looking forward to today? Yo, Emson. Yee, boy.
24th meeting, and both are in the top three. Now, these games, there are playoff implications, but the great thing about rivalries is
Arkansas, Texas. Texarkana. The Battle of Texarkana.
Rivalry week, man. It's a big week.
The Grizz.
It's a big game.
We sure as hell better be high and ready to go.
Ooh, excuse me. Perdone
The
me.
rankings, all that stuff. But this is really
Perdone me, mi amigos. Mis amigos.
our rival.
We go over there, take that trophy over there, and we get it back over here. That's the plan.
We got to take advantage of every second we got to make sure we're prepared. And it started right now, right? Preparation continues right now.
Nothing must be said. YY10, we in the bowl, they got to play us.
One game that's circled on their calendar every single week.
Yo, I think I'm gonna quit the bean, dude.
It's this game.
I think I'm done with coffee, dude.
On Saturday with the growth mindset because we're going to
I've been quitting everything, dude. Maybe putting down the beans the next thing, dude. I think I just had an epiphany.
What's your record, D-Will?
Pew!
4-0, D-Will.
I just had a fucking tapped in, dude. I tapped into the fucking source. And it was like, you don't need the bean anymore, bro.
Y'all built for it. They not.
I don't, dude, because I went to bed at like 4 o'clock. I woke up at 9, like wide awake.
This place will be electric.
I just made a coffee out of habit.
Electric. Why? Because you got everybody excited.
How many times in the last 2 weeks have we talked about
The motherfucking bean. The Keen Bean. Yo, do you guys know Keen Bean? The Dream Machine?
Leave no doubt. Leave no doubt. That
Keen Bean's Dream Machine?
Leave no
doubt that we'll leave everything on the field that we have.
Bro,
Why this is our
I'm gonna go watch some Richie Rich right now, dude.
and we get a chance to put on a show.
Professor Keen Bean.
That's great. They do put on a show.
Professor Keen Bean, dude.
They race fast down the street. 17 miles apart.
Professor Keen Bean, Holmes.
To watch some of those pep talks.
Professor Keen Bean, Holmes.
I think you're just okay. We've seen some of yours. Something along the lines of
The bean goes right through you, dude. It makes me shit,
top
dude.
6 in the ACC today. Georgia Tech plays Pitt tonight. Yellow Jackets win there in the ACC.
Especially when you're washing it down with ice cold vodka.
Need to win that to get there, but there are all kinds of different scenarios here. Very long shot for Miami. SMU.
Professor Keen Bean.
And SMU plays Louisville coming up at noon. Red Lashley and the Mustangs, who went to the championship game last year, almost 50-50 shot of going back door to
Bobby Lashley?
90 minutes until
Bobby Lashley's coaching football now?
told us earlier, Miller Moss. And then Miami going into energized Virginia Tech. And Mario Cristobal, Coach Mario Cristobal. That guy's a good football coach.
13th.
They need a lot of help.
13th.
The ACC championship.
They're ranked 13th, dude. Pat, don't tote them up like that.
Here's the state of the race. Georgia Tech and Virginia leading the way, but if SMU could get a little help, a loss by either the Cavaliers and the Yellow Jackets would help it. Pitt is still in this. They
I like extremely the hotness of coffee mostly. Maybe I can just have a hot tea.
So, you know, the ACC still plenty up for grabs here. That Pittsburgh Georgia Tech thing. This is the one Narduzzi said last week mattered the most anyway. Pitt and Georgia Tech could be a competitive game with huge implications tonight.
Well, Georgia Tech is a unique team. They're one of the top offensive teams in the country with 500 yards a game and a very difficult offense to defend. Hayes King does a great job, but they're also one of the worst defensive teams in the country. So
Georgia Tech Pitt. This is going to be a good game. This is
the one
tonight.
thing Brent Key knows is this is who we are. He knows we
Like,
don't
what's the
match
best
up
noon
one-on-one,
game,
so
boys? That's all I want to know. Is it this Oregon game where they're at?
With those runs. Let me
What's
show you
the
what
best
they do on
noon
this
game?
game. First thing they're going to do is, you know, they're going to run the
Like, what game are you guys going to be watching at noon?
tackle pull. You're going to see same side, explosive play run, really good blocking down.
Gotta pop, like-
receivers blocking, and
There it goes.
explosive play. Now they're going to run the same blocking scheme with the guard and tackle pulling the other way, but what I call a broom sweep. Misdirection. The quarterback's reading 17 on the line. They're blocking the people on the edge, which they do a great job.
Got a clogged Eustachian tube, dude.
Now here's the read sweep Q power.
Need to chew some gum or something.
The guy right there that we're highlighting. They run around the edge. They're blocking the perimeter support again, and they have another explosive play. Then every running play that they have, and everyone has been somebody pulling.
There it goes.
Play action pass. Here's 1 yard pull play pass off of read sweep Q power. Hit an over route for an explosive.
There it goes. Ooh. Relieve the tension, baby.
Drop back and beat you, and this is really important when you create third downs.
You guys ever get clogged Eustachian tubes?
Here, cross, in cut in the middle, throw the ball underneath, catch and run with it, and make another explosive play. So that's why these guys are so prolific on offense, but they are going to have to outscore Pitt today to win this game.
Think about those
Clogged Eustachian tubes,
last
dude.
week, that trio. They're going to have to a lot.
Number one cause of temporal headaches, dude, or temple.
The eye discipline to have any chance.
These headaches.
Senior night.
These headaches right here on the temples. Clogged Eustachian tube, dude.
So we were talking about being able to stop it. And they bounce back. We'll see. We'll see. Georgia Tech
So-
hasn't been the same. Beginning of
Make
the
sure
year,
you got good airflow from your ear to the back of your nasal cavity. It's all one piece.
They were fortunate to get out of Boston College.
it was a dogfight there. 2 weeks
I guess those would be congestive headaches.
One of those games
you're glad it's behind you. You went through that. Now you can move forward. I love that offense. That was a great tape. I mean, they know who they are. Brent Key's done a really good job giving them an identity, and they play to their strengths very well.
Yep.
You know, we know who the highest ranked team is in the ACC, and we've talked a lot about the
Gotta clean them shits out, dude.
To get to the conference championship game, DoorDash County.
Oh, so it's this game, Miami, Virginia Tech.
I feel like there's some energy in Blacksburg right now because they stuck with it and they stuck the landing. They landed James Franklin. They believe that he can lead them
This
back
is about to
into
drop.
contention. Told me this week. Okay.
Drop, just kill the beat. I just wrote a song about humility. I'm never killing me. I was at the top where the ceiling be, and they drop. Dude, that song's fire, dude. I'm playing that shit. Fuck this college game day. I'm playing that shit. Real quick. Drop, I just killed a beat. I just wrote a song about humility. I'm gonna make a beat like this. I've been trying to make a horns beat. It's hard to do horns on a keyboard. I mean, it's hard to do horns at all. You'd have to play the horn. Drop, I just killed a beat. Just to see how far they drop. Dang, I'm surprised he doesn't have a video for this.
Half of pets face health
How does he not have a vidya?
Royal Canin's veterinary
How does he not have a vidya? I was doing like fucking there. Big facts. I don't miss that. Yeah, adios. Just to see how they drop. Just to see how far they. Dang, banger. I don't want to go too long to get copyright freaks. Oh, tell them adios. Drop, I just killed the beat. I just wrote a song about humility.
Like, he played like a video game, man. It's from high school. Like, this is from high school.
In my weight, that's just as heavy as my name. So much dough, I can't swear I won't change.
He's a legend, not only just from what he was able to do in high school, but the fact that he helped put Virginia Tech on the map.
Wow, what a great looking athlete.
Andrew Dillingham.
In fact, Michael Vegas had the 1999 championship run, watching them play against Florida State.
Grinding. Have you ever seen anything like this? Better stay in line.
You know when I think been lying. Grinding. Bro, what a banger that song is. They're playing it for Mikey Vick, dude. The old dog snatcher, dude. Grinding. You know what? Patty cake, I'm the baker's man. I bake the cakes as fast as he can. Dude. Oh, man, I love the clips, dude. What was that one? Was that off Hell is Hot? Or no, Hell Hath No Fury. Right? That was the first album. Hell Hath No Fury. Like the clips. Banger alert, dude.
Illegal dog fighting at the heart of the indictment.
Banger alerts, dude.
My deepest apologies to
With Pharrell on every bit of production makes any album, dude. If Pharrell is on production, it's gonna be a good album, dude. He did it with all those Snoop Dogg albums. The blue carpet treatment.
And that's what's most important. So like anything in life, man, it's about progression. And
Man, dude, Pharrell is, dude, Justified? I mean, he didn't produce all of them on there. Timbaland had some of those. God damn, dude. Pharrell on the beat, dude. Yeah. I love Dipset, dude. I love the Purple City Bird Gang, dude.
I learned so much from Coach Reed.
Those are my favorite rappers, dude. Cameron and Joel Santana are my favorite rappers, dude. Actually, all those guys, dude. Like, Hell Rel.
But he stayed close to the game.
I know, dude. The fact that Max B is free is insane. Hell Rel.
I decided to give Mike a call.
There were this. Did you ever listen to the UK Dipset?
I think it'd be a good look. And just think about.
I think it was called. I think they were called SOS.
And how that would elevate our.
Bro, UK Dipset is way better than UK rap now. Bring back UK Dipset, dude. Bring back Cheerio, dude. Dude, Stack Bundles, Hell Rel, J.R. Ryder. Those boys were rapping, dude. They were rapping. Talk about just drug dealers rapping, dude. That's why clips were good. Like, just being a drug dealer who rapped. You know what's crazy is Jay-Z is just Drake before Drake became Drake. Yeah, 40 cal too? Yeah, dude. Dude. J.R. Ryder was the bro, dude. He's the man. J.R. Ryder! Bird Gang! Dude, they were fucking...
This chapter in my life is the bonus chapter.
Yeah, Diplomatic Immunity. All the underground mixtapes though, like I said, Purple City Bird Gang, Volume 1. Pledge, I think one was Pledge Allegiance. I don't know, dude. I'd have to check my Kazaa account. Yeah, Styles P is the man. The Ghost Holiday Styles is the man. That's one of my favorite rappers of all time. Dude, I have to check my Kazaa account, dude, and see how many fucking illegal Dipset songs. Bro, there has to be over. That's what I loved about rap back then, is like these dudes were making, we think music's being released so prevalent now. Dude, these guys were releasing 3,000 songs a year, dude. They were releasing 10 raps a day. Like, the old underground mixtape era, dude, oh my God. They were rapping so much. And we think, like, music's coming out now. Like, what do they say? There's 1 billion Spotify uploads. Dude, there was 1 billion rap songs released every day. Like... Oh my God, dude. You typed in Dipset into the search bar and it was just... I swear to God, it said at the bottom, it was like 120,000. And you're like, holy shit, dude. I'm downloading all of them. Blah, blah, blah. Your computer was fucking locked up for 4 days. You had to keep putting in AOL online free trial discs to fucking keep it fucking going. You'd come home from school, it'd be paused. You'd be like, fuck! How long has it been paused? What the fuck? Still has fucking 20 hours of download time. Then you had to learn the secret. You were like, all right, 10 at a time. 10 at a time is faster than 100. So you do like 10. Boom, 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 boom. All right, another 10. Boom, 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 boom. Bro, what a good time, dude. What a great time where we had to waste time doing fucking maniacal tasks just to get one task done. Dude, these kids couldn't survive back then. They'd lose their fucking minds. They'd be having a temper tantrum. We just had to shut the fuck up and figure it out. If you couldn't ask your parent, dude, oh my God. You couldn't ask, all you could do is maybe ask your one computer savvy friend, and he'd still be like, sometimes like, dude, I'm still trying to figure it out. Like, let me know. You let me know if you figure it out, dude. Bro. Like, you let me know when you figure it out. And you're like, dude, you're the computer geek. You're the guy I come to for the computer shit, dude. You're the guy who had to print it off Doom maps, dude. What the fuck, bro? Yeah, Napster, original Napster, was the greatest thing since sliced bread. But then Kazaa, dude. Napster did start it all. It was awesome. I loved it. Loved every bit of it, dude. Also, that's how all media should be. Media should be free and it should be donation based. It shouldn't be like, this piece of art costs this much money. Well, I don't know. It's peaches and plums.
They are working.
If it can be stolen, it should be stolen, I think. But don't be a thief, dude. That's all I'm saying. Don't steal from someone. You know what I mean? Like, don't steal personal property. But international properties, like universal properties, when musicians, well, I don't know. I have an indifference, or I shouldn't say an indifference. I have a ambivalence to the art of music, because music should just be made out of just pure emotion and shouldn't have any economical ties to it. You know what I mean? Bring back homes with the shit. So is the lotto. Yeah, dude. Yeah, dude. The lottery's sick, dude. I'm all for the lottery. I think all people should. Lotteries can happen. But I'm saying music, like, I make raps out of just having, like, I enjoy the process. And I don't. Any sort of reciprocation I get from making the song comes from myself. So, like, I feel good about it because I feel good about it. It doesn't have to bear. I put no load on. I put no bearance on what people think. And then when people start doing that, you see it all the time. Artists become jaded when they start monetizing or dollarifying their art.
I'm out here telling people how their big financial friend, Experian, can help them find credit cards. Can I ask you a question?
I don't think that should be a thing.
Do you know that you also have a big financial friend?
I got my Cisco system socks
Your
on.
BFF can help you get matched with credit cards based on your FICO score.
But whatever, that's each their own also too. That's just what I think.
Low APR.
I think that art shouldn't be. Art doesn't need to be. I don't want to say it shouldn't, because there are times where people need to get a fucking need and should be paid for their work accordingly. But I always hope that at the forefront, the art is for the art, not for anything else. Solely for the artist. The art is for the artist. And whoever receives the art for what it, art, when it's created to make money, usually ends up being pretty shitty art. I guess, let me put it that way. That's my observation, or my conclusion, my hypothesis, is that when art is made to make money, the art tends to be pretty shitty. Yeah, that's a good platitude. That'll work. I'm down with that. A lot of Asians in Oregon, aren't there? Are there? Oh, because they're Pacific Islanders. Wow. Didn't know that.
In this field goal contest, 2.8 in prizes, 2.35 in charity, over $5 million. Pat, who have we got down here?
Yeah, Reese, it's been an incredible year over here on the Kicking is Easy field goal contest. Joining me to my right is my man, Otto. Otto, where are you from?
Bend, Oregon.
Hell yeah, Bend, Oregon. I know where that is. How far is that from here?
2.5 hour drive, beautiful place, best place to Oregon in my opinion.
Okay.
Besides Eugene.
Besides Eugene. Let's not get these people to boo you before you start kicking. What is your major, brother?
I'm a computer science major.
Okay, so what does that
Yo,
mean?
you guys think he's making this kick?
Computer science.
Shit's wide left.
Yes, you are, Otto. Yes, you are.
If he's kicking right-footed, it's wide left. If he's kicking left-footed, it's wide right.
That's how we were saying this.
No, have you?
Sophomore year of high school, I was second string on junior varsity soccer.
Yeah.
Nice.
Junior varsity, normally third string, right? Because starters, backups on varsity. Junior varsity getting an opportunity, normally third string, a little younger. You were second string on junior varsity. So maybe kicking wasn't your forte. Computer science is your greatness. Do you think you're going to make this kick?
Hey, if number 4 ranked team makes the college playoffs, I'm a fourth string, I'm making this one.
Yeah, you're right, Otto. All right, Otto, I got some big news for you. The Duck has the...
Yo, so is the Lotto. This dude's name's Otto. He's kicking for 100 grand.
A dancer from the Oregon cheerleader team.
100 grand, Stan.
Played soccer her entire life. Now, Riley, you're a soccer player, correct?
Yes, I am. I was.
Okay, where are you from?
San Diego.
San Diego. Carmen, San Diego.
Dogs? Okay, Riley, I was told by your coach, Miss Dana, that you can kick and want to kick. Is that accurate?
Yeah, we'll see.
Okay, so here we go, Riley. You're going to kick one from 30.
There was a time where it was.
Extra point. You played soccer your entire
I'm not going to disagree entirely with that. There was a time when WCW was better. When the wars were going on, in the very beginning, WCW was winning. Well, no, at the end, well, you got to think about it. Like, when NWO, when the Wolfpack, yeah, when the Wolfpack was at its highest, even before that, when NWO, the NWO was better than anything that was going on in the WWF at the time. I'll say that. And I fucked with Eric Bischoff. Yeah, I fucked with Eric Bischoff more than Vince McMahon during those times, too. I thought Vince McMahon was being way too cheesy. That's why he had to bring in all... Vince McMahon's gimmicks were way worse than Eric Bischoff's. Eric Bischoff's wrestling match and promo cuts were better than the WWF's at that time. Yes, 100%. But not overall. I mean, there are times it's intermingled. It's intermingled. When Stone Cold, once Stone Cold and The Rock's real, like, big rivalry started popping off, like, from D-Generation X into that Rocky Stone Cold era, just prior to that, WCW was better. And then WWF just fucking took off once the DX era and then the Stone Cold Mania came off. So what are we going to say? Like, we'll say late 90s, early 2000s, WCW was pretty fucking fire. And then it overlapped Raw. Raw and SmackDown did end up being superior, I would say. The thing is, dude, on WCW Nitro, it would be a fucking pay-per-view event. Every Monday night was a pay-per-view event. Yeah, 96 to 2000. Okay, there. We'll solidify the dates.
Oh, they're calling him Otto.
WCW Nitro was WrestleMania every fucking Monday. So yes, like, there were way more superstars in WCW at the time too. Like, it was immense. Eric Bischoff was going all out. There's a lot of money spent there. And Vince McMahon was just kind of riding on the tide of the fact that it was like the best wrestling promo in, you know, like, it became the biggest, so it tried to rest on its laurels. It's like what Disney's doing right now. Just trying to buy up all the little promos and buy up competition. And Eric Bischoff was like, fuck you, Vince McMahon. You bitch. You bitch you. Dang, I want to go back. I got to go back and restart going back through the history. I gotta sure up my chops, my wrestling chops, because I feel like I vaguely remember too much, and I should, like, all the stuff that I watch live is pretty much solidified, but a lot of stuff that I watched after the fact through, like, YouTube or just, like, the VHS tapes, I have, I gotta rewatch those. It's weird how all the live stuff really sticks in your brain.
Especially his adaptability and his ability to adjust like never before.
It's amazing, you know what I mean?
Lincoln Riley.
But wrestling's dope. Look, I put the oh shit, dude, look at that. Bang bang. Shit, put the lighting on. Fuck yeah, dog.
Riley makes the playoff. It'd be an incredible story throughout the college.
So,
how would you describe your journey so far?
Thanks for bringing that up, Orion. You the man, dog. It is.
Kind of a whirlwind.
WCW was dope, dude. I like them both. I try not to fucking. I don't like saying one's better than the other. They're both good, but the WCW was better at a point in time, for sure.
So many people that took a vested
Like you said, 96 to 2000.
Be in this position, nor many others without those guys. Probably never would have envisioned being here in LA and being at USC, but I've tried to remember where I came from and how unlikely this is, and to make sure to appreciate every moment along the way.
Dude, everybody, yeah, dude. Isn't that insane, dude? They did it, and dude,
describe your offensive acumen. What's your relationship with those descriptions?
Bro, they use wrestling to shove it down our fucking throats, bro. Just like they use football now, and like whatever, like they've always used this entertainment propaganda. But damn, dude, the New World Order, dude, like, and then September 11th happened. You're right, it is 96 to 2000. The New World Order, and then fucking 9/11 happens, 2001. That's when oh my god, dude.
How has it been? Similar to what you expected? How's it been different?
What a buzzkill it is thinking about these conspiracies sometimes, dude. And it's all related because nothing is coincidence. There's no such thing as coincidences.
And I think that's when you find out how much you really believe in something.
It sounds like you're enjoying the process.
They made us fall in love with the New World Order, dude.
But what has been the most rewarding part?
So then we would fall in love with the New World Order.
When I was, in junior high school in Texas, and watching this place just on fire, watching the Coliseum, watching
anything that is popular, you have to turn your brain off. Anything. These people with millions of subscribers, millions of followers, anything that's like Taylor Swift or fucking Travis Kelce, dude. Fucking all of it, dude. Any of it. Any social media popular trending topic, dude, is all propaganda, dude. Fuck, dude. You literally have to not trust it, dude. Don't believe it at all.
Fighting for their college football playoff lives.
Miami lost it to the end zone. Leaping grab. Makai Lemon. Touchdown USC. Handoff Jackson.
Wow.
Touchdown USC.
That's kind of fucked up, dude.
When you win some of these clutch games and overcome all the injuries we've had and all that, like, you get to play in games like this.
So I want our guys to understand that. I think the opportunity that we have here over this kind of next period of years is really, really unique and really special. It's definitely fun to be on the trend we are right now.
Yeah, the last time these two teams met as ranked opponents was November 21st, 2015, almost exactly 10 years ago. Lincoln tells me his guys certainly understand the magnitude of today's game, obviously a virtual playing game, but also it would give them a winning record against ranked opponents, something that they have struggled with since Lincoln Riley has been at USC. Reese?
All right, Jen, thank you very much. We're going to talk a lot more about USC and this attack that Lincoln Riley.
Dude, these people got to be hammered, and they're in Oregon, so it's what?
Lincoln Riley.
8 o'clock? They've probably been there since fucking
Gave me a great guilt
4.
trip, as did all the fans. Herbie and I thought maybe the Duck would hold for him. $100,000 commercial break feature kick. And Otto came through in a end over end. Full pandemonium over there. Obviously, the people of Oregon don't mind celebrating a little something special. And Otto took his shirt off, went crazy. I mean, he went he started losing his mind. He didn't make the first one, but he certainly made most of the second one, and we're proud of him. We are certainly proud of him. Hey, expect it this year.
There he goes. There's Otto with 100K.
Dude, he's so sucked. The Duck hold.
Herbie holds out here. Nobody makes it. The Duck holds. We got a good picture. Yeah, exactly.
But maybe it's a good omen for the Ducks. This DoorDash Hot Streak shows you that they have a formidable opposition to deal with. SC in the top 10 in the country in all of these categories. And, you think about
Oh, it's USC Oregon. That's dope. This will be a pretty dope game, then, dude. USC Oregon?
People are like, is this going to work? And now it's starting to work. He's got his quarterback, and things seem to be falling into his type of team and program.
Yeah, I like this quarterback, Jaden Mayaba. He's having a fantastic season, 6'4", 230 pounds. He's sneaky athletic. I'm going to show you what he brings to this Trojans offense and why they're so effective. This is my guy right here, quiet and grounded, deceptively athletic, surveys the field well. Fun fact, grew up idolizing Marcus Mariota. Here he is. He wants to throw the ball to the receiver at the bottom, but the edge defender, he drops in the throwing lane. So now he's starting to scan the field, and he starts to see that he's pressure is starting to creep on him. He avoids 2 potential sacks, eyes down the field.
Laser beam. Wow, that was a pretty good play. This kid is good.
His fingers in his game, the rushing yards. Read option right here. He's going to read the right edge. He collapses on the running back. He keeps it. Like I said, 6'4", 230. He really gets through. Leads the team in rushing touchdowns. This is the whatever it takes moment. All right, he's going to throw the ball. It's going to be intercepted by 95, Najee Story. Story's like, listen, look at all this green in front of me. This is going to be a pick 6, baby. I'm good. I just got to beat this tackle. He turns the corner. He's about to score. Ow! Who the hell is that? That is Mayaba, baby, coming out of nowhere. Saving the pick 6.
Wow.
Are you serious?
And that's a
All
touchdown.
I got to tell you is that's one of those moments for a teammate. Stanford Steve, can I use you for a moment?
Absolutely.
Listen,
Absolutely.
If I'm Mayaba's teammate, and Stanford Steve, you're Mayaba, just walk past me after that. Walk past me. Just salute him. Like, bro, you just earned some stripes with your teammates on a play like that. He does whatever it takes to make sure that they can win. The guy's a dog, man. They're going to have their
Guy's a dog, man.
with Mayaba in their offense today.
And you know who leads the country in pass defense? Oregon. The Oregon Ducks. And the guy who not only helps with the pass defense, but tackles just about everybody around, is one of the leaders, Jess, of that Oregon defense.
That's right, Reese. For Oregon star linebacker Bryce Betcher, baseball was actually his first love. It's what brought him here to Oregon, and last year he was taken by the Houston Astros in the Major League Baseball draft, so he's a professional baseball player right now. But he's gotten special permission to come back for his last 2 seasons because football has a special place in his heart.
Dude, really? This guy just got drafted into the...
Oh, man. It's been a minute.
All right, well, let's see what you got.
Let's do it.
So is it true that you grew up 5 minutes from Austin?
It is true. Right over on this side of the highway.
Right over there.
Yep.
And so what was it like? Did you come here often for games?
Baseball, not too much, but I had season tickets to the football games, so I was here for every single game since I was probably 5 years old.
We have a picture of you when you were 6 years old holding up a defense sign. What would you tell that little kid at that time?
Keep dreaming big. Like, obviously it was a dream back then, but I didn't know it was going to become a reality. Keep dreaming big and playing hard, and obviously I did that, and I'll be where I am now.
You come to Oregon and you're on a baseball scholarship. So you played just baseball for your first 2 years here. And then what happened?
Then what happened? Well, Coach Lane got a job here at Oregon for football. And there's a tweet that was sent out about walk-on tryouts. And one of my baseball teammates at the time, Josh Kasevich, was like, hey, dude, you got to go try this out. Because I always talked about football. I was like, no, I'm not going to do it. Long story short, I ended up giving it a shot. Started knocking dudes' helmets off. And then, the rest is kind of history.
That's sick, dude. This dude is sick. This dude is sick, dude. He's been drafted into the MLB and has been allowed to stay at the university to play football for his last 2 seasons.
Once I started playing football, I became a better baseball player. When I'd strike out or have a bad at-bat, I'd get so mad, like I want to beat the crap out of the trash can in there. But I couldn't do it, so then I'd go over to the football field, beat someone up over there, and then I'd have fun over here.
So they feed into each other. There's the yin and the yang.
Yeah, they really do.
Good piece.
Bryce, he said he's really looking forward to celebrating his senior day today with his teammates, his coaches, and his family, and of course, finishing out the season strong. But he did say that he's keeping his eyes and ears peeled for the NFL in case they call, but he's also looking forward to reporting for MLB duty. Do not go anywhere. There's so much more coming up right here.
That's sick, dude. That's sick. Shout out sports, dude. I still believe in sports. I still believe in sports. I just don't believe in these institutions, man. Fuck these corporate institutions, dude. Fucking pussies. I like Cody Johnson, too. I fuck with Cody Johnson. It's the world's biggest rodeo.
When you bet $10, sign up with code Saturday.
The Bills will let you down, believe it. That's a fucking motherfucking big physact. They do. It's alright. I'm used to it.
And yours starts right now.
It's the world's biggest rodeo. Dang, how much time? Oh my god. 50 minutes till this game starts? Holy Toledo.
Begin at Walt Disney World Resort.
Should have slept till 10.
We got a sandwich, pal? Recall lunch audible to this new Jimmy John's toasted pizza sandwich. Encroachment! Flag on the plate!
Do you even know what you're saying?
Oh, I'm certain I don't.
250 years ago, a promise was made to connect families and friends near and far. How we deliver has changed, but our purpose hasn't.
EA Sports.
During the holidays.
It's in the game.
It's the peace of mind knowing your love arrives. The reliability.
EA Sports too, dude. Fuck EA Sports.
No one's left out of the holiday
fucking
magic.
pussies.
For centuries, that promise has been kept, bringing peace of mind holiday after holiday. The United States Postal Service, delivering since 1775.
I'm the guy sitting next to your girl on the kiss cam.
Yo, Maggie.
Got a lot more interesting.
Guten Morgan.
Sheila? Love? And if you don't have the right home coverage, you might have to kiss your savings goodbye. Let's go, beat it. So get off skate. Save money and be better protected from mayhem. Yeah, like me.
We, the people of the United States, in order to form a more perfect union, establish justice, ensure domestic tranquility, provide for the common defense, promote the general welfare, and secure the blessings of liberty to ourselves and our posterity, do ordain and establish this Constitution for the United States of America.
Since the dawn of time, man has been plagued by itch and irritation from not wiping clean. What man didn't realize is that wetter cleans better. See how Wet Dude Wipes completely clears while Dry TP smears? Ditch the itch and switch to Wet Extra Large Dude Wipes for the best clean, pants down.
Ooh, Coca-Cola. Ah, free Coca-Cola from Sonic.
Dude, sometimes I wonder.
Create a
Coke your way. Any size, any
Sometimes I wonder.
limited time. Only at Sonic. Live free, eat Sonic.
If you know what it means. Whoa, what was that? Whoa, what is going on?
I think there's maybe some bruises happening, but I'll tell you what.
That was ridiculous.
Jalen Vance won the dance off fair and square.
It was that bull right there.
Rough run this year.
I'll tell you, she brought it though, I will say. We're really proud of her. I think Auto could have got some change. She was committed.
Ready to roll.
Missouri at Oklahoma?
Might be something about with the blitz. Yeah. Down the kickoff.
He just started punching the ground.
There's John Mateer. Oklahoma's been winning in spite of an offense that hasn't been terribly productive. But the last couple of years, 14 games in which he's thrown for a touchdown and run for another one. It's time now for the best in the game. Brought to you by Old Dominion Freight Line. Oklahoma's going to have its hands full with Ahmad Hardy, leading the nation with 135 yards per game rushing. He's among the best at breaking tackles, 15 rushing touchdowns. But you see what Venables' defense has done against teams running the ball. 2.5 yards per carry.
Venable.
6 rushing touchdowns. Now, the one thing about Oklahoma, if you're going to try to run the ball on them, you are going to get hit. All season long, Kirk, they have given up 13 yards before contact in rushes. Let me give you an example. Every time they run the ball, this is a Lego. That is literally how far you go before Oklahoma hits you when you run the ball. You got to run the tackles against these guys. Yeah, that's great.
Blue 42, sad.
I'm going to refrain. I started to say, I'm good.
Well, and I think we've talked really all year about some of the best defenses in the country, and Brent Venables right now has a defense that I think is playing with a lot of confidence. By the way, a lot of these guys have been there since he took over as a head coach, and I think there's a togetherness and a unity there. There's an investment, and I think it shows in the way they play. But I think today against Missouri wants to run the football, so it's not just applying pressure on the quarterback on third down, which he's really good at. It's about holding up against the run, and you know that's something that they really take a lot of pride in.
I wonder where this jabroni just went.
You know, they set edges, but
He literally pulled in. No, he's
just trying
gone.
to create a wall. Kewan Lacey, by the way, a great back. They held him to 78 yards on 27 carries. So they're used to seeing really, really talented backs. And they'll see another one today. Here's a run blitz again. Just get these linebackers downhill, take away the edges, and then try to shoot a gap, which these backers are outstanding at doing. So you're going to have to try to get Bo Prabula into obvious passing situations. Kind of an orbit motion, but stay focused on the right.
Yo, Maggie, what's the, oh, if you're still here, what's the temperature where you're at right now? That'll give me a good barometer as to what it is here.
Created a little bit of doubt and confusion, and Bowen is able
I mean, I think I can check, actually.
takes it all the way to the house for a touchdown. Simulated
Nope.
pressure, walking 6
Nope.
but at the snap of the ball, those two guys on the edge drop, then the defensive back comes, and that's Ty Simpson.
Doesn't feel that cold. It just feels a little chill. A little bit of a chill.
So can Missouri run the ball? Can they stay on schedule? I think will be a big thing, because if they get to 3rd and 7 and 3rd and 8, you get a lot of those exotics. It could be a long day for Missouri's offense.
Watching Oklahoma last week, their defense, it's tough to run on. They got some great run stunts. They're good up front. They're a good tackling team. But there are plays to be made in the passing game. You know, Alabama had over 400 total yards against them. They just turn the ball over. But they stop the run. They create positive situations.
Oklahoma's wearing the black jerseys?
Sack them, make interceptions, get turnovers. So that's where they have made a living on defense. So can Missouri score enough points against this team to have a chance to win?
I agree with you 100%, Coach. And they do, Missouri's going to have to be able to throw that ball, because to me, that's the vulnerable part of the Sooners defense. Impressive for me is the fact that in the last 2 games on the road in the SEC, the Sooners defense created 6 turnovers, and they were able to score 23 points off of those turnovers. So because Material, they're not really blowing it up on offense. The defense is taking up a lot of the slack and then giving them short fields to work with too fast.
Yeah, when you talk about how good that up on defense is, Perdula is a stud, too, whenever he's playing for Missouri. Obviously, big news that he's back. Ahmad Hardy went for 300 yards and 3 touchdowns last week against Mississippi State. So whenever you talk about a run game being efficient, that would be the case. Bo coming back is big upside. John Mateer has only averaged 175 yards a game the last 5 games since coming back with the injury. It's like what we saw Oklahoma early is not what we've seen lately. No. And what we see from Mizzou lately, it's like, they're really 300 yards?
Yeah.
Right,
Is he going to be able to avoid that pressure with that dislocated ankle? What I think it was like October 25th.
Vanderbilt, yeah.
Against Vandy, is he going to be able to, when he gets pressured, that's a real strength of his. How will he be able to move around and try to keep those plays alive? Because we know Oklahoma is going to come after. Tricky game for OU, in my opinion.
Oh, yeah.
You know, it's an early kick. Everyone's almost, Missouri's not having a great year. Missouri's trying to have a huge win. This would be monumental for Eli Drinkwitz.
A little bit of a trap game coming off of
Yeah.
win for Oklahoma.
If they just, every week it's a big opponent. It's another.
I would like Mateer to go again. That was fun. You remember him and Arbuckle? They were like the story of it all. It's hard, though.
Before the injury.
Yeah.
It really started after he got hurt. He came back against Texas. They didn't do much. They lost the game. Really, it's the best performance of the season for the Longhorns. And those have been a little bit few and far between by their standards. Texas now 7-3. Arkansas has just made an art form of losing one possession in single-digit games. This is what Texas has. Preseason #1 for the first time. They lost a couple of road games that are understandable. It's how he played. It's probably more problematic in the loss to Florida. And they did have the victory in the Cotton Bowl against Oklahoma. And then they were able to hold on and beat Vanderbilt. Arkansas is talented and they moved the ball up and down the field, but they turn the ball over and find ways to lose.
Yeah, and for Texas, they're coming off back-to-back college football playoff semifinals. Obviously, the #1 overall seed. They're 7-3 right now, but 2 of those wins come in overtime against Kentucky and Mississippi State. They lose those games, you're staring down a 500 record right now. Now, I'm not saying they did, but I'm just saying a lot of close games in that win column as well for Texas. And I think we obviously all had very high expectations of Arch, me more so maybe than anybody else. And obviously, Arch has not played his best ball. They got a young offensive line that has not been that great either. It's kind of a different offense for Sark than we have seen. They're usually going to control the trenches.
I'm going to watch that Missouri-Oklahoma game. That game's going to be good.
Receiver position. Doesn't feel like that's happening again. Defense still unbelievable, but offensively, the most important part, the trenches, just hasn't been good, and neither has Arch for a large portion.
Well, but I think that's the biggest problem. I think their offensive line, they've struggled to run the ball. It puts everything on the quarterback. He's had a lot of pressure on him throughout the season this year. So it makes it difficult for a young quarterback who's still developing as much as his reputation might be. He's still a developing player. And quarterback is the most difficult position to play in sports when the people around you don't play well. You need people around you to play well, receivers, but offensive line is the big issue.
No doubt about it. And you think about what Sark did, you mentioned back-to-back. CFP, their top 5 finishes the last 2 years. So then Arch comes in this year, huge expectations, not just for him, but the Texas team when we were there. I think it was August 30th in Columbus when it was Ohio State against Texas. And this is a different Sark team. Nobody knows better than Nick Saban. It's the worst rushing offense, the lowest rushing offense since he's been an offensive coordinator or a head coach in his entire career as a coach. So I think he's had to kind of reinvent himself and had to adjust to what his team does well, which is trying to throw the ball, get enough from some of the jet sweep stuff. But when Sark's rolling, whether it was at Alabama or Washington or USC, they're able to run downhill and get their play action levels concepts going. And imagine taking that away from Arch and from Sark. So they've had to kind of do it in a different way this year.
Yeah, it's really kind of obvious because he loves to go tempo. He slowed things down this year. So what's he trying to protect?